Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
So this thing has popped up in my mind for a while. I'm going to be showing you guys which Link skills to prioritize in terms of Link skill leveling up. You know, it is version 4.11, so we are going to have to grind our way up to leveling up our skills. If I can just go to the, there we go. If we could just into prioritizing which Link skills to level up, what should we notice about them, you know, stuff like that. So the most important thing that you have to consider when leveling up your skills is the higher the event. Let me rephrase that. The event with the most stamina required gives you a better chance of increasing your Link skill level on various units. Now what does that mean? It means that events like the B-Pan event, or just using using your boost in certain events will increase your chances of leveling up your skills. Let's go to the B-Pan event. No wait. Yeah, the B-Pan event will be a great place to do it, but today we're just gonna be going over like what you should prioritize in terms of trying to go for. So we do have all the Link skills translated, and I've already gone over all of them probably in the last video, but what links I think you should be prioritizing will have to depend on your categories as well, because some categories, certain categories like Kamehameha will actually provide a better chance of, let me be honest, if you put the same units that are similar, that have similar links that are similar link sets that are very close to each other, like say, I don't know, Kale and Caulifla. You put just a Kale and Caulifla team in your if you make up just a Kale and Caulifla team, your chance of actually having them all level up their Link skills in an event, it's pretty high. It is literally pretty high, because they literally have the same Link set, and you saw that in pretty much my previous video. So what do I consider? What should you consider to level up in terms of Link skills? Now there are a few that I do recommend trying to level up Link skills. There are a few Link skills I prefer leveling up. The first one is the wall standing tall. The reason why I prefer it is because all the Majin Boos do not have a big buff or Link skills. Wait, I don't think wall standing tall is one of them. It has to be one of the. It's like It's basically one of the Majin Buu links. Yeah, Majin's a really good link to level up because all the Majin Buu characters do not have key links. So it's okay to prioritize units that have Majin in here. Majin Revival Plan, I think Babidi has one, but I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary for him, because it's really nice to have Majin Buu Saga units finally get a key boost after a long time of not being usable compared to some of them. But you know what I mean. Another link I would say that would be worth it is Golden Z Fighters, just because, you know, you can get Q+2, you get Q+3, and a 5% chance to crit. Honestly, 5% chance is much better than trying to get at least, like, I don't know, probably like a 3% chance. Supreme Power is finally getting an actual attack and defensive buff, so you could consider leveling that up. Soul vs. Soul. This thing used to be a terrible link, but now it's even better with the 5% attack and defensive buff, so use that to your advantage. Let's see, who else? Tournament of Power. Since they finally have an attack and defensive buff, it's always better to level this one up. And there's a lot of Universal Survival Saga there's a lot of tournament of power units in the game, so if you have a lot of tournament power units in your team, and you take on certain events like this, and you take on certain events that require high stamina, like the B-Pan event, for example, this is a perfect one to link. This is a perfect one to level up. Same thing with Universal Warriors of Universe 6 and Legendary Power. I would also say Transform, because there are some units in the game there are some giants in the game that do need a lot of help in terms of defense, and there's not many, so I prefer doing this if you want to make your giants better, if you want to make your giant form team better. Let's see who else. Shattering the Limit, you finally get an attack and defensive buff, so if you majority of you guys should have at least a lot of Shattering the Limit characters, so don't be afraid to level them up as well. It's really good. It's really good to have them up there, trust me. Fuse Fighter, I have their levels linked up all the way up to like 2 or 3, I believe. It's really good. It's really good to have this one be up there too. Let's see now. Powered Bestowed by God is a great one as well. Guidance of the Dragon Balls. If you're trying to beef up your Dragon Ball Saga team, this is a good one to have. This is a good one to level up. Who else? Prepare for Battle. This is a good one to beef up as well. It's mostly Saiyan units, but it's a good one to beef up. Signature Pose is a good one, because I believe there's also... Oh yeah, Signature Pose. Is a category called Signature Pose? I keep forgetting. Whatever. It's a good one to put up anyways. Incredible Adventure, another good one to have because they finally have a buff for Dragon Ball Saga. Overlord and Flash, also a great one to buff up as well for a lot of units like Super Saiyan 3 Gokus or Super Saiyan 3 Bardoks or Gogetas and stuff. Perfect units to level up their Overlord and Flash link. If you're planning to do teams like what's the Terrifying Conquerors or Wicked Bloodline, this is a great link to level up, especially if you're trying to go for extra defense. Majin, like I said, perfect link up because Majin Buu characters have not gotten key links before, and this is a perfect time to actually get their to get them key, because now they actually have a chance of actually being useful. Let's be honest, they're useful, but they're not that useful until now. So perfect time to level those characters up. Connoisseur, if you're planning on using like beerus and Whis a lot, like the physical beerus and the strength Whis, this is a perfect chance for you guys to beef them up in terms of healing and defense. Who else? Super God Combat and Warrior Gods. Perfect time for you guys to level up your Blue Gogetas, Blue Vegetos, Blue Goku and Blue Vegetas. It's a good time to level them all up. Resurrection F. If you're planning on using Golden Frieza along with Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, I would say this is an okay link. I would say it's an okay link, but I don't recommend it, but it's okay. Dismal Future. Good for certain characters, I believe, like Goku Black, Cell, and Trunks. I believe also Mai as well, because now they have a key +2 and 5% chance to crit. So it's better to give it a crit than no crit at all, but it's great. Battlefield Diva is finally getting dodge. I prefer, if you're using Peppy Gals in certain events, this is a good link to actually have, and since Peppy Gals is mostly free to play, this is a good link to level up. Saiyan Pride, mostly Vegeta. Revival? Well, it only heals 5% under 50% HP, but this part is actually pretty good, so I recommend it. Team Bardock. Basically, if you're using the Team Bardock category, this is a perfect link to level up. Family ties, mostly Goku family. If you Shocking Speed, if you have there's many units that have Shocking Speed, so this is a perfect link to level up. Universe is most malevolent. If using wicked bloodlines or terrifying conquerors, maybe inhuman deeds, then you could level this one up, but mostly you might have to level this up with terrifying conquerors or wicked bloodline. Over 9,000, it's okay, but there's not many units with it. Gains of respect. Really good units to have. Really good link to level up. I believe this is more with gains of respects. Who has that? I think Piccolo and Gohan. I believe Piccolo and Gohan have this. Yeah, it's just Piccolo and Gohan. Have those two together, and then, or probably have level up separately, but they're really good once they have it, so you'll be fine. Tag Team of Terror. I believe this is Jason Birder. Speedy Retribution. If you have, I believe Dispo has Speedy Retribution, so it's pretty good. With a 5% dodge. Big Bad Bosses. This is another link you should level up. This is probably one of the most important ones if you're using extreme class characters, because this at level 10 it just removes a health restriction. That's it. So basically, this becomes the best link in the game, just without any restrictions. So this is a perfect link to have on extreme characters. So if you're using it, go for it. Kamehameha. Most common link for majority of the units in the game that actually have Kamehameha, so put a bunch of Kamehameha characters in a Kamehameha category team, and then boom, you're good to go. Who else? Twin Terrors, Androids, Saiyan Lineage, yeah, giving him key plus 25% attack and defense. Perfect link. I think this could work out perfectly. Respect is okay. If you're wanting to use Hercule, I guess you can use it. Super Saiyan's really good. Experienced Fighters is really good. What else? Saiyan Warrior Race is great. Messenger from the Future. Gentleman's actually pretty nice to have. Supreme Warrior is pretty nice to have. More Than Meets the Eye. No wait, it's not that common actually. Golden Warrior is pretty good. What else? High compatibility, courage, maybe innocent. Okay, maybe the innocence actually, because there's many characters that have the innocence. Demonic ways if you're using Demon King Piccolo. Demonic power, Brainiacs. Yeah, there's a lot of links you could probably use. Probably the most common category that's gonna get leveled up, from my personal opinion, that you should probably consider to level up is Fusion, Peppy Gals, Hybrid Saiyans, Universe Survival Saga. Pretty much a big one to have because all the units in this category have Tournament of Power, so this is a perfect category to level up. Realm of Gods, Majin Buu Saga, because there's like 3 or 4 links that majority of the units have. Patara as well, because I think Fusion Warriors in there too. Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan categories you'll probably want them to level up because there's a lot of units that have like 4 or 5 links that are in this list that you should probably level up. What else? Movie bosses, because of Big Bad Bosses, since majority of the units have Big Bad Bosses in here, is perfect category to beef up your link skills. Pure Saints is the same thing, because I believe a lot of these guys have Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, Super Saiyans, Liver Breaking Form, The First Awakening, all those links. You can probably level them up in here. Namekians, there's like a few of them that you could level up, but this is another recommended category. Future Saga, because there's Dismal Future, I believe Nightmare as well. Fierce Battle, Shattering the Limit, all those links are in there too. Majority of them will have it, but yeah, majority of the categories would have it, but this is perfect as well. Full Power, there's a lot of units that are in there. Jesus, man. Androids, I believe there's a few that you level up, but it's great. It's great. Reps of Universe 7, Tournament of Power, guys. Perhaps in Universe 7, Universe 6, Universe 11, including Tournament of Power, you could just combine those guys together and then level up your link skills from there. Transformation boost is probably... No, it's actually one of the other important ones. So transformation boost, Wicked Bloodline is very important. Might be important to level up if you're like, if you really want to beef up your Wicked Bloodline team, because I believe in the Legendary Goku event, there is a mission where you have to complete the event with this team, with a category team like that. So this is a really good thing to level up if you're in need of like a huge buff for your Wicked Bloodline team. So any freezes, coolers, king colds, shields, and shield units that you have, they can work perfectly well in Wicked Bloodline. Dragon Ball Seekers, including Dragon Ball Saga, pretty damn good category to beef up. Let me rephrase that. Pretty good category to use and beef up your link skills if you're really wanting to do that. Time Travelers, similar to Future, I would say. Universe 6, just put them with a bunch of Tournament of Power units. Join forces, they could work differently on other ones, on other categories. Movie Heroes, I would say, is another one to beef up your link skills in. Goku's family, Vegeta's family, similarly, you could do that. You can beef up their link skills in the different categories. Artificial Life Forms is one of them. Dragon Ball Saga I just talked about. Super Saiyans I just talked about. Very worth it. Kamehameha, probably one of the most important ones because majority of the best units in the game are in Kamehameha. So put them in here as well. Boom. You're getting a huge buff out of them. Terrifying Conquerors, similarly to Wicked Bloodline, except the fact that there's other units besides the Friezas and the Coolers. Otherworld Warriors, I'm not even sure. Super Saiyan 2 is probably similar to Super Saiyan, just go with the flow. Final Trump card, ooh, this one's there's a lot of units. It's a really fun team to have, which is the reason why I would recommend also doing this is just because there's a lot of units that have very similar links in here. I would say majority of the links that are in here, Majin Power Special Pose, are also one of the... I would recommend doing Majin Power first because you want to start giving Majin characters links. Earthlings, I think you'll be fine. I think there's a couple characters like Videl and Hercule you could probably level up. Who else? I guess that's it. Universe 11 could stick with Universal Survival Saga category. Desperate Struggle, I'm not even sure if it's okay with it, but at least out of the 56 categories in here, I say about probably 25 to 30 of these categories is what you want to focus on to leveling up your skills. And out of the skills in here, I wouldn't even tell you how many of them, but at least 75% of the link skills you should level up in here. No, let me rephrase that. You should level up at least 75% of the skills that are in here up to level 10, just so that you are prepared to take on harder and harder events like Extreme Super Battle Road, Legendary Goku event, the Infinite Dragon Ball History event, regular Super Battle Road, Category Super Battle Road, maybe some future harder events, or if possible, maybe the Explosive Chain Battle event. Now that one is coming tomorrow, but I'll make a video on it pretty soon. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I would say about it. But yeah, one thing to prioritize is in order to have majority of your links level up, like I said, try to put them in the same, try to make category teams. Just make random category teams that could work, and then boom. It won't, like I said, it won't give you guarantee you a chance, or I didn't even say it yet. There's a probability that you won't get a chance to level up your link skills through events that have that require little stamina. but it's preferable that you do it with complete events that involve higher stamina. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if I have missed anything, or if you guys have any like recommendations I should put into the future. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.